Students, 2022 GS Economy Civil Service Mains. I will discuss with you these questions. First, you go through this question asking in question number 3rd, and you have to write down 150 words. First, you understand the content. Then, I will discuss with you organization of these questions, better strategy, word limit, time limit, etc. What is the question? What are the major challenges of public distribution system in India? How can it be made effective and transparent? Answer in 150 words. Students, these questions carry the two questions separately, as you know. That is, first question is what? Major challenge of PDS. What are the major challenges of PDS? And second, which you have to understand, how can it be made effective and transparent? Question is clear. What are the major challenges of public distribution system? Prior to understand the major challenges, you should understand what is the public distribution system, PDS, and what is the methods by which government achieve this target of welfare. Under public distribution system or PDS, government providing wheat, rice and core cereals to the vulnerable class or poor sections of the society at a highly subsidized rate, that is respectively 2 rupees, 3 rupees, 1 rupees per kg. Per kg. Rupees per kg. Rupees per kg. Under Food Security Act, as you know, अभी recently Government of India under प्रधानमंत्री गरीब अन्न कल्याण योजना, गरीब अन्न कल्याण योजना, प्रधानमंत्री गरीब अन्न कल्याण योजना, this food security facility avail up to 80 crore people and it increase up to next 5 years, that is till 2029. Point is clear. What is the mechanism? What is the public distribution system? Under this system, our FCI, Food Corporation of India, collect the food grains from farmers at the minimum support price MSP, and it create the stock in FCI and other hired warehouses so that it can manage the demand and supply in the market. Ultimate target is what? Price stability of food grain in the market and protection of the interest of both producer and consumer. Under PDS, government completely focus on the poor section of the society. Now you are clear about the concept. What is PDS? What is the objective? Objective is clear. Price stability so that we can maximize the welfare of both producer and consumer. One side, some persons are not capable to purchase food grain at market price. For those persons, government introduced the public distribution system under which the different fair price soap are providing the food article to the poor at subsidized rate. But there are so many kinds of challenges, problems which our PDS is presently facing, which you have to consider. First, after then you have to consider what is the suggestions which can make it more effective and transparent. I will later discuss on this issue. First, I discuss the challenges of public distribution system. First challenge, which you are very aware, that is the common point. What is the first challenge? Identification of poor. Presently, poor and above poverty line, poor and APL as well as some rich persons are getting the benefit of this scheme. Why? Lack of identification. As you know, over the period, due to government policies, poverty eradication, employment generations, other development schemes. Some poor are migrating from poor to rich. In this way, we have no exact data of poors. How many poors are there? Lack of identification of this poor category, vulnerable class, we are not effectively implement the public distribution system. Undesirable sections of the society also getting the benefits of public distribution system, which are creating multiple kinds of problem in our economy. One point is clear. What is the challenge? Lack of identification of vulnerable class is the major challenge, which is followed only by traditionally our Aadhaar system. But some persons who are not in these sections, they are misusing this facility and selling the purchased product in market and earning the profits by the government policies. This is not for profit purposes. In actual, this is for the welfare purposes of vulnerable class. What is the second problem which you have to understand? Due to more population under the Food Security Act, as you know, presently 80 crore people are getting this facility, and you are very clear in our economic data survey what they says. BPL, according to multilateral poverty index which is given by Niti Aayog, only 15% people are MPI, means multilaterally poor in India. But we are providing 80 crore out of 130. 80 crore people are more than 15% of total population. If huge peoples are getting free of cost, free of price, that kinds of food article, what it will do? Subsidy burden on the government will increase. Increasing subsidy burden again create the problem of fiscal deficit, and this increasing fiscal deficit create the problem of inflation, distort all over the economy. High inflation, what it will further do? Tough monetary response. As you know, our repo rate always high, 6.5%. High rate of interest discourage the investment in our economy, and in this way distort all over the economy. Only one problem, what is that? Without any right classification of vulnerable, non-vulnerable class, government subsidy burden on food public distribution system is increasing, which is distorting all over the economy. That is the second problem of our public distribution system. What is the third problem which you have to understand? Food Corporation of India, its own godowns or storage, as well as it hired the private storage capacity, but it failed to store adequate food supply for the market under PDS or open market. That is why, that is deficiency of food article, increase the price or cost of the food article in the supply. That is also distort the PDS system. Means third major problem is lack of storage capacity. That is harmful capacity for both producer and consumer. That is the third major problem in PDS system. What is the fourth problem? The fourth major problem is high transportation cost due to lack of good quality infrastructure. High transportation cost. Fifth problem, what is that? That is the corruption in the system. As you know, a number of Fairfield soap sell out their produce directly to whom? To traders, and they are not giving that kinds of facility to vulnerable class. That is also the biggest challenges in the effective implementation of public distribution system. As you know, students, these are the few points which you have to discuss in your answer, because your answer limit is 150. You can implement some other points, but they are not necessary. Why? Because that is sufficient. Now, what is your suggestion to implement that kinds of problem in our PDS? First suggestion. What is the first suggestion? You have to suggest the how you can betterly classify vulnerable and non-vulnerable class by the use of digital mean every financial year survey should be there. The income categorizations of the society should be there. If you first, what you will suggest, better classification of vulnerable and non-vulnerable class by use of digital mean. If we are doing so, then definitely we can minimize what the second subsidy burden of food article should be reduced by the government by the clear classification by, and third is what, direct subsidy, not indirect subsidy. As you know, our government presently follow this policy, direct subsidy means the people who are purchasing the food from fair price, so they have to pay the market price, but when they purchase this product, the difference between subsidized price and market price funds transfer in their account directly. In this way, that will eliminate the problem of corruption in the system. And what is the fourth suggestion? We should increase the storage capacity of Food Corporation of India by the use of public-private participation model, triple P model. We can increase the storage capacity and we can also minimize the transportation cost by the use of public transportation means, which is based on green energy, etc. That kinds of suggestions can improve and effectively implement this policy. Now, what will be the structure of this question? Now you are clear about the content of these questions. Now you can write down a good answer. Student, for the time limit, you have to write at least 25 words per minute. First, you create the structure because round about 7 to 8 minutes you are needed to complete these questions. In 7 minutes, in first minute, what you have to do? Structure of the question. You create the structure and its structure will carry the 3 points: introduction, then expansion, and then conclusion. There are the 3 areas of this question. In case of introduction, what you have to include? 2 points: challenges of PDS, and second one is effective suggestions for the effective implementation of this. 2 points you will include your introduction and you will summarize your introduction only in 15 word limit. In explanations, you will include the different point in 2 para. That is, what is the first para? Challenges. You will include all 5 points under these challenges and rest of the 5 suggestions in your second para. After then in third para you will conclude, and these para should carry only how many words? That is 40 words each para. 40 words each para, and third para is, that is 120 words in conclusion, and in conclusion you will summarize these 3 para in shortly round about 15 words. That is the best strategy to complete of this question. Thank you, student. For the better understanding of this question, what you have to do? You should go through our YouTube channel, the Economica IAS. You will get that kinds of knowledge regularly from our YouTube channel. Thank you, student.